Jay, maybe you could say what strikes you about Ayurveda as being most important? You've put it in a book about coherence. It's a big, huge area of natural medicine. What makes Ayurveda different than other systems of natural medicine, for example?
Well, one of the things certainly is the focus on medicine, natural medicine that's suitable for the individual person. It's not a one size fits all kind of system. If you look at the popular press, you'll see articles like the 10 healthiest foods on the planet, or the various organizations and government involved in food and approving foods, Department of Agriculture. They will have a diet that is more a diet for all Americans. We should have a balanced diet and carbohydrates and proteins and fruits and vegetables and whatever. But the Ayurvedic system is really much deeper than just following, say, a plant-based diet. It's a diet that recognizes that individuals are different, and it classifies individuals into different mind-body types, and it recognizes the characteristics of those types, and then provides a diet that is suitable for each type, because each type has a tendency towards certain disorders. And so you want to not only have a diet that pacifies disorders that you may have, but you want to have a diet that prevents disorders that you're prone to. And that is the Ayurvedic, part of the Ayurvedic system. So it's a very detailed system. And Western medicine also, and other systems of medicine, ancient systems of medicine, recognize that food can play an important role in your health. Certainly, for example, if you have heartburn or acid reflux, if you look on the internet, there will be Western medicine advice to avoid acidic foods, avoid chocolate, citrus, tomatoes, things of that nature. But Ayurveda goes beyond that, because it recognizes also the foods you should favor, not only the foods you should avoid, and really not just 3 or 4 foods to avoid, but really virtually every food that could aggravate that condition. But it also, as I said, recognizes that people are predisposed to certain conditions, and those people, to prevent the disorders that they may be most likely to get, they should follow a certain dietary pattern. I can give an example which may help this be more meaningful. Well, one type, there are 3 basic types in Ayurveda, and they really mirror the elements in nature. The natural elements that are in nature: air, space, water, fire, earth. They're also, they have their counterparts in the human physiology. So what is known as a Vata, V-A-T-A type, has the air and space elements predominating, lighter elements as compared to, say, water and earth, which are heavier elements. And the person who has the Vata type, he has that lighter nature, or she has that lighter nature. They and air and space, there's a moving quality to them, and in that particular physiology, it's prone to insomnia, anxiety when Vata is out of balance, to worries, to constipation, dryness of skin. That's related, the dryness also to the moving quality, air and space. When air, moves quickly, it's windy, you have a drying effect. So those people, that Vata type is prone to constipation, which is often due to dryness, and to dry skin, and as I said, anxiety. They're typically people with a lighter build, wiry or thin build, and so there's a particular diet that's right for them. They should have a heavier diet, actually, because that pacifies that lightness. The principle of balance in Ayurveda is one of complementarity. So what you are prone to in the way of disorders, you should have the opposite of that in the body to pacify it. And it's very much, again, like other systems of medicine, like Western medicine, for example. If you have allergies or hay fever or something, you take an antihistamine. You counteract that kind of congestion and wetness with something that dries you out. So there's that principle of complementarity. But in Ayurveda, it's just very detailed and recognizes that every food really can be helpful or not so helpful to your condition. So the first thing you want to do is understand your body type in Ayurveda. And then from that, you would understand the diet that is most suitable. And it's not going to be, again, one diet for everybody.